Where do you come from? Which university, country, and the name of your submarine?
Okay, we're from New Zealand, University of Auckland, and we're with the biomedics lab there at the University of the Auckland Bioengineering Institute. And our name of our submarine is Taniwha, which is a Polynesian malevolent or friendly water spirit that could be in the shape of a shark.
How many members has your team, and since when do you build submarines?
We have 7 members, and we started work on this, I guess, 7 to 10 months ago, something like that. And yep, we've got Ben Pocock, who you were just talking to, as our engineer. We've got Anthony Harbers there as is our captain, and several others that are working here as support staff and support divers. And our pilot's Daniel Volke's there.
Could you please tell us something about your submarine? What makes it special?
We think it could be the Southern Hemisphere's first racing submarine, which I think probably makes it kind of special. New Zealand's first racing submarine. We've a few innovations in there. Our submarine's ultra light. It's without the tank in it. It weighs only about 50 kilograms, and it's got an ultra thin hull. We have a Center for Advanced Composite Materials at the University of Auckland that helped us to make this hull, super thin. And we've got buoyancy tanks inside that the diver within the submarine can change just by pumping, so they can trim it either fore or aft, light or heavy, by pumping water to the front or to the back. We've got a biomimetic drive. We're one of 2 subs here that use fins. Ours employs the Hobie Mirage drive there, which has sort of like the diver pedals, and they sort of do this like a penguin, like I guess 2 halves of a penguin strapped together, and we have them on the top surface and the bottom surface. It's almost like the way a trigger. If you look at a triggerfish on a coral reef, it sort of has its top and bottom fins sort of rippling like that. And we've tried to sort of emulate that.
What do you think? What is interesting about building submarines?
What's really interesting is a couple things. You're trying to build an entire system that will work with all the parts working together. You've got to be able to make changes to accommodate things as you learn. You're learning as you go, basically. We've basically had to start from scratch, and so the submarine we've got here, we can completely take it apart. We can take the 2 halves of the hull apart. We've got a chassis inside there that supports everything. So we've several times over the last 7 months we've been rebuilding this thing. And another thing that really came out strongly to me was just all the really clever people we have around the countryside that could help us. Guys that were top of their game in painting helped us. The advanced composite materials guys. Even at the very end, when we built the crate for this, we used the wrong wood. And a packaging company, Pope Packaging in Auckland, came to our rescue and gave us the right material. They basically helped us with the crate to make it acceptable for shipping to UK. So all along the way, we've really benefited from help from the wider community. And we've made a lot of friends in doing this. We could probably call upon again when we get ready for the next race.
And what makes this event worth traveling around the world?
Well, we've learned a lot here. We've met a lot of nice people. One thing which is, at the moment we're still suffering the occasional breakages and stops and starts. So it's not running completely smoothly, but I don't think it's running smoothly for anybody here. What's really made it worthwhile for me is just to see everything coming together. Because I guess sometime last year this was a dream, and now there is a reality. And I'm hoping that this will give us an opportunity to build something and to go forth and do something again and do it better. It's also brought these guys together too. I mean, we're having a great time. It's been a real team building exercise.